how to make map animation videos like this one in CapCut. A little bit about the video: 31,000 views, 230 likes, 19 comments. This video alone brought in 35 subscribers. Looking at the retention rate, it's pretty healthy. The average view duration was 15 seconds. The video itself is also 15 seconds. Now let's get into the tutorial itself. You will need obviously a song and then 3 high resolution pictures. One of them is the world map, the other 2 are the flag maps that you want to use. For this one, I'm using Lunabalas Load. You can find it on YouTube and download it as a MP3 file. Listen to the song and find the part you want to use. Alright, I found the part. Now listen to the song again and choose out the beat drops. There's one beat drop right here. Select the song and hit M. This way we know where to add the keyframes and where to end the animation and start the animation. Alright, I'm gonna mute the song. Let's bring in our world map. Extend it a little bit. Go to the ratio, hit 9:16. One thing you should do is go right here and then instead of default, select vertical. And then you can also enable this one. Alright, so go to the beginning, select the clip, and then you can either do it from here or just select one of these corners and drag it out until you don't see the black bars anymore. Go to 0, select the world map, add a keyframe, add scale and position. Now go to about, let's say right here, and then add another one at scale and position, and then now go a little further, again keyframe, add scale and add position, and the last one is going to be, and this is important, it's going to be go to the marker where the marker is, and then another one at scale and at position. Boom. Now we have all the keyframes that we need. Perfect. Let's now animate it. So at 0, let's go ahead and bring the map to the left. Make sure that you don't see the black bars. Now let's go to the next keyframe by just pressing this button right there, and it just automatically goes to the next frame, next keyframe. You can also just go manually. And now let's adjust this and let's go all the way to the right. Now let's go to the next keyframe again, and then let's zoom in. We are gonna do the Persian Empire. Let's zoom in where it is. So just go to 500, find it on the map. By the way, another tip is you can just put in some guides so you know exactly where the middle of the screen is. So in order to enable these, go to the 3 lines, guides and rulers, add horizontal guide and add vertical guide. Now, I do want to zoom in a little bit more. So that's why instead of 500, you see how it's limited? We can just go ahead, let's say 800, hit enter, and now it's zoomed in more. Perfect. Let's now place it like that. So it's in the middle of the screen. So this is where it's gonna sit right here. Another thing you can do is just open Google Maps and look where the country is. And now let's go to the next keyframe where our beat marker is. I wanna do 700. So we are gonna zoom in a lot and then zoom out a little bit. Hit enter. Make sure it's in the center, just like that. Perfect. A little bit to the side. Now, if you play it back, it's gonna look really slow and boring. So now we are going to adjust the curves. Select the world map, hold Alt and hit K. It's gonna open up this. Press here. It's gonna open all the keyframes that were put in. Select them all, come to the right side, and then you will see this icon right here, preset curves. Click on it. You can try every one of them and see what works best for you or what you like for yourself. I use cubic ease for this kind of song because it's so fast. Hit cubic ease. Perfect. Now we're gonna unselect it, close it, open the next one. Again, just select it all, hit this icon, preset curves, and click cubic ease. Perfect. Now again, unselect everything by clicking right here on a random place. Let's close that one. Let's hit Y, and then again select all, go to this icon, select cubic ease. Perfect. If we go back and watch it again, now it's going to be much more smoother. Perfect. So now, as you can see, it's not linear, it's not boring anymore. So, select the world map, hold Alt, hit K, and then it's gonna close that section. So next step, now we are going to add the flag map. So just bring it from the media tab on top of this. I want it to appear between the second and third keyframe. Select the iron flag map and hit Q so it selects and deletes everything to the left of the cursor. Now this is very important. In order to make everything work together, you're gonna have to make the keyframes that are on the world map at the exact same place as in the Iran flag map. If we don't do that, it's not going to be synced. So here's the keyframe, and I'm gonna put one new keyframe at scale and position for the flag map. Now let's go to the next keyframe, which is right here, and then we're gonna select Iran flag map and then hit add keyframe here, and then here at position and scale. Let's go select here, select iron flag map, go to that, and now we are gonna scale it down, play with the position so the map is on its place on top of the world map. What you can do is you can also zoom in if it's easier, and now position it. And then what you can do is also just use these arrows right here if it's too hard with the mouse. Perfect. Let's go to the next keyframe that we had, and again put the flag map where it should be, like this. Let's scale down it a little bit, down, a little bit down. Perfect, it looks good to me. Now let's go to the next keyframe. It's going to be here, and now let's put new keyframes at scale and position for Iran flag map. And we are going to be just zooming it out a little bit and then making sure it fits on the world map. Just play with the scale, make sure everything's alright. So now we are going to do the same that we did with the world map. Select the flag map, hold Alt, press K. It opens up this section right here. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let's select everything. Go to this icon, preset curves, hit cubic ease. Again, close this one, unselect it, select X, select everything. Go to this one, go to this icon, and cubic ease. Perfect. Let's unselect it, close it down. Again, the same for Y, cubic ease. Perfect. Now let's see. Press Alt K again, and it should close it down. So now here's the beat drop. This is the place where we are gonna switch to the Persian Empire flag map. So let's bring it in from the media, adjust it right here, zoom in it a little bit, make sure it's at the exact same place where the marker is and the beat drop is. What we are going to do is, again, adjust it on the map so it fits perfectly. Just find its place on the map. So it should be like that. Perfect. Amazing. Now select the Iran flag map and then hit W so it deletes everything to the right of it. So next thing is going to be, we are gonna select the world map, hit B and make it cut right here. Hit A so you go back to select instead of split. Select the Persian Empire flag map and the world map, both of them together. Hit Alt and G. It's gonna create a compound clip. Now select the compound clip, go to animation, the third one, and then search for, under basic I found turbulence too, but if you're on the free CapCut you could use some of these shake ones or the zoom ones. Let's see what we got. So one thing that we have to do is select this, go to animation, go to basic, and let's do a fade in and put it at 0.4. Now let's watch it again. Last thing is go to text, default text, and then type in Iran, then versus now. And then what you can do is just select the font that you like. Go to animation and choose an animation. I went with the blur one. It's free as well. You can also use, if you have Pro, all of these. Just anything that you like really. Now I cut a little bit from the beginning. Now copy that text, paste it, and then again W here, delete the right side. Copy it again and paste it. Now just change the text. Persian Empire. Now to make the text look better, just go ahead and add shadow to it. Let's watch it again. And with time you can also go ahead and add like a vignette effect to the world map and just lower the saturation maybe, or just add like customization to the text, and bunch of things you can do to stand out. That was the basic simple introduction into how to make these kinds of videos on the CapCut. If you have any questions, just let me know.